Hello, hello, hey everyone, it is your fellow YouTuber, J2O Serious here. Today this is my first ever YouTube video that I'll be making. The last stream broadcast actually stopped for some reason. Sorry about what happened there. But this is supposed to be my first video, so this will be my first ever live stream on this game. Now, the game we're playing today is Fallout 4, which is one of the greatest Fallout games out there. I know there's a lot of Fallout fans out there who love this game, and of course, it's one of the greatest ever games I've ever played before. I had played this game before, around about 3 years ago, like 4 years ago, and it was one of the best Fallout games I've ever played. And I've already done it on my other account on PlayStation, but this will be my first ever playthrough on this channel to this game. And yeah, I hope we enjoy this moment of this game, because it's incredible. Fallout 4 is one of the greatest games I've ever played, and I hope it turns out good. So without further ado, we're gonna just change some settings for a minute, because there's a big issue in the Fallout games which most people, well, we're not going to start the game yet. We're going to change some settings because due to reasons, I'm going to the only thing I'm going to keep on is the to change the HUD color to a bit more red, take green away and just add a color of this, but dark blue is not good enough. This color will do, like I'll say this much there. The Pip-Boy color is gonna go different color, so it's not going to go yellow or green, so I'm going to change it to the same color as I want it to be, the same color, blue, but we're going to change that down and place this to here. If you are new to any of before we start, so yeah, this is what we're going to do. So save our settings. Okay, so here we go. First game, the start of the game. So I will not talk over through cutscenes and everything else. So yeah, if you are new to any of my future videos or my streams for the future in my YouTube video, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like the video if you are new to any of my future content in the future. So without further ado, let's begin. I will not be talking over the cutscenes, so enjoy the cutscenes while you do. So I won't be skipping any cutscenes whatsoever in this game, so enjoy the cutscene, guys.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes. War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Okay, so this is basically in the game. You can basically create your own character. You could for this one. So we enjoyed that lovely cutscene there. It's a very remarkable cutscene that I like in the game most often. So yeah, it's very interesting how it is in the game. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make our character. So it's gonna be easy to make.
You think my nose is too big?
So I'll just do that. So I'm gonna basically make the character look as good as he is. So yeah. Hair will I changed the color of his hair because I don't think his hair's not like that.
This new haircut's really working for me.
The hair color's like that, so yeah. About the ears, I think it wouldn't be.
There's something different. What is it?
Those would do fine. I'm gonna try and find and see which is better. So I'm trying to describe how my character would look. So I'd say he wouldn't look like this or this, but I'm trying to say I'm thinking he would be about here or here. But I'm gonna go for this one here.
What do you think, hon?
He'll look
Beard or
fine
no
with
beard?
this. The color for his skin would be fine. So Rosie's a nice one. That's a good color for it. No, just be wearing. I am just to say. There's no racism towards this. What skin color I choose for my character, so I'm not being racist or anything. I'm just saying. It just depends on how I like my character and stuff. But I'm not being racist to anybody. So we don't want that. So. I'm gonna see if there's any damages or whatever. So, yeah, we're gonna remove some scars that we don't really want because our character doesn't want to look like.
That's the face I fell in love with
scars on him. So yeah, it won't be a good option. I don't know what these are, but blemishes. I just don't like that. Not these either. Doesn't look nice.
What do you think, hon? Roguishly handsome or handsomely roguish?
And markings. Freckles is okay. We'll keep freckles. If you're listening in the background, hold on. I know you can hear music in the background because of the radio. I will turn off that radio eventually, but we're just using the way we're playing for our character now. Gonna do. I don't think I'm not very thin. I'm just about here, like just about here, but I say a little bit down. About I say between here. Not too muscular and all that. I'm just between there. So I mean the character is not very muscular, but we'll just put him like that. Anyways, the hairstyle's nice, we'll keep it as that. Due to copyright claims, we're gonna stop the radio. Yep, radio go off. Hold on, I may actually we'll just hold on, settings. Yeah, let's go to settings and change the audio. We can keep voice on, but we're gonna keep the music off. Yeah, music goes off. We can keep the radio on. No, we can put the radio. We're gonna put the radio up a little bit like there, so we don't. So I'm gonna just listen to the radio. Okay. Okay, so there's still music on. So we can't hear the music from the inside of the game, but we could. We may want to hear music from the inside of the game, but we'll turn the radio off because we don't want copyright on music. So
broken again.
I've forgotten to put in subtitles, but I'm not going to put any subtitles in
Good old
this.
USA.
But I will eventually put it on when we
We
start.
really need to get those vacation photos developed.
Start the part of the game of, or maybe we can, or we can put the subtitles in. So I've always put subtitles in my gameplays most often because it makes it better that way. So so I'm going to display the subtitles. We'll put dialogue subtitles in, so that'll be good, so we can display it.
War never changes. Got that right.
Hold on. Let's see if they're displaying on screen. Display. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. General subtitles, that's it.
No need to get dressed twice.
There we go. We don't need to put subtitles for dialogue, so we're good. So this is one way of it. Let's go in here.
Abraxo for all your cleaning needs. Another fine product of General Atomics International. Yeah, let Codsworth take care of it.
Yeah, mostly my character. Yeah, mostly characters in the game will be giving a lot of sarcasm and everything, so there will be a lot of things about it.
Instamash, Fancy Lad snack cakes, Blamco mac and cheese. Expires in never.
Eventually, I do have a friend on PlayStation who actually has a book on Fallout recipes. I think there's a Fallout food recipe book. He's got one of them, and he's actually says that he has the recipe for the Blamco mac and cheese. And I really would love to make that, but I don't want to eat it. But I just would love to make the recipe from the Fallout games.
Good morning,
but it's good.
Sir. Your coffee,
Oh, hi, Codsworth.
173.5 degrees Fahrenheit, brewed to perfection. And today's newspaper just delivered.
Thanks, Codsworth.
Of course, sir.
So Codsworth is I've known Codsworth in this game for quite a while because I've played this game quite a lot of times before. But yeah, I'm not gonna give any spoilers on why about this particular character, but
Sugar
not worth
bombs,
telling
100%
you.
daily value of sugar.
Basically, supposedly at this point.
Oh, sounds like someone
Oh yeah,
made a sticky.
okay.
I shall attend to young Sean.
I didn't know if my.
Looks like the milk got
Okay.
delivered.
I was nervous at first, but Codsworth is really good with Sean.
Nuka-Cola, ice cold. Saddle up Salisbury steak, graded A+.
Oh, there's also a recipe book in the recipe of the Fallout book, food recipe book as well. My friend's got the recipe for this as well, so and even this as well. So you can try and make these Fallout stuff in real life if you want to,
Someone so small
if you just
drinks
follow
so
the
much.
recipe. But it will take time.
It's a little early to be drinking.
But eventually, I might try and learn how to make the recipes of these things, but it will turn out good.
Now, who
Can
left
you get
those
that?
here?
It's probably that salesman. Comes
Anyways,
for you
we're
every
going to
day.
continue on here. So, newspaper.
More of the same. Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat
This
Babies.
is interesting.
My favorite.
Let's drink some coffee. Even though in real life I don't really drink coffee, but but in the Fallout games I would.
I'm so proud of her.
Okay.
Come on.
So there's the Vault-Tec wrap.
Vault-Tec calling.
We can choose 4 different types of dialogue, but we're going to say good morning to him.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Then I'm glad you caught up with me.
Oh, me too. You have no idea. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today. You have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid! Splendid. Now, let's see.
Before I continue with my attributes, let's get straightforward with the attributes in the Fallout timelines of the game. So, when you're playing Fallout, there are 7 attributes that you have in the game, and all these attributes that you see in the words all together is called special. But there's a game called Fallout New Vegas, and they don't call it special, they call it a different type of one in the game, but they do follow the attributes from the Fallout from the other Fallout games than most of them are. But so yeah, we're gonna just name our character. So I'm gonna just call it just by the name that I will call myself. I'll just call it my name. So yep, so I'm gonna call it that. Strength. Strength is a measure of your raw physical power. It affects how much you can carry and the damage of all melee attacks. Perception is your environmental awareness and sixth sense, and affects weapons accuracy in VATS. Endurance is your measure of your overall physical fitness. It affects your total health and the action point drain from sprinting. Charisma is your ability to charm and convince others. It affects your success to persuade in dialogue, and prices when you barter, I think it is. Intelligence is your measure of your overall mental. I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce it right. I know it's hard. Accuracy. I don't know. I can't say it right. And affects the number of experience points earned. Okay. Agility is a measure of your overall finesse and reflexes. It affects the number of action points in VATS and your ability to sneak. And the final one is luck, which is luck is a measure of your general good fortune and affects the recharge rate of critical hits. So I'm going to put my strength up to 4 because strength is really it's a good start with 4, but I think it's the way I like it that way. Perception will go up to 4, so as my endurance. My charisma, however, I can put 2 differences. Charisma is going up to 4, but I'm going to put my intelligence up to 5 because I have a really high intelligence. Agility goes up to 4. I don't have that much good luck, but I do have a certain parts. No, I do have a certain parts of good luck. So we're going to start with luck with 3 because there's actually going to be an extra perk that we will do for this one. So yeah, we're going to accept. So yeah.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's right.
Hold on, we are going to Once we're doing that, I think we can't see the display of the dialogue subtitles because most people just forget to get people dialogues and all that. So I'm gonna put some dialogue
For
in.
you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Sir, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
Alright, so we'll let Codsworth go through.
Codsworth. Go on.
So let's just go over to Sean over
How
here.
are the two most important
he is.
men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that. Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
So, alright, let's go and see what's going on.
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost
What did he
contact with our
say?
affiliate stations.
Oh, no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault now.
So we gotta run from the nuclear detonations of this area in.
Check in at the gate. If you're in the program, you'll get in. That's absurd! I am
Not on the
Vault
list.
Tech.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay. I'm reporting this!
If you're in the program,
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck,
you
ma'am.
two, follow me.
God
Come
help
on.
us all.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside
We're
the
doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving.
Step on the platform in the center.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
Hold on.
Well, the world is going to have a serious Holocaust, I guess. Not the Holocaust from like serious, like a nuclear Holocaust, you know,
We made it.
because the Fallout timeline is very a very strict timeline in the game, and I think it's one of the greatest timelines I've ever known in the game. But luckily, it wasn't.
We'll get everyone situated
I
in
think
your
there
new
was
home.
basically.
Vault 111.
I'd say in our history, I think there would have been 1% chance that timeline. So
Don't get caught up thinking
because this
about
is
that.
what the timeline would have
You're
been
safe
like
now.
if we were hit in the
Everyone,
Fallout
just
timeline.
head up
But
these
I don't
stairs
really
and
like the
through the
Fallout
door there.
timeline, and I don't want to live in a timeline where everyone's wearing the old-fashioned clothes like 1950s, 60s kind of clothes. It's really.
Excuse me.
Head inside. Just up the stairs there.
It's really old-fashioned. I just don't like. I mean, I like old-fashioned clothes like suits and stuff, but in this game. But I just don't like wearing it all the time. It just makes it a waste of time of outfits. So yeah, what you see over there, this person's wearing right here is the next outfit we'll be wearing.
Then head down the hall.
Which you just heard that lady say, the outfit's name. It's basically one of the unique outfits in the game that can only be used when you're here. So we're gonna just wait patiently for this.
One vault suit. Now just head down the hall.
Over there.
This lady goes
Just
through here.
If you take one of these, your brand new vault suits.
So we'll take the.
It's down the hallway right
Thanks.
there.
What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you
So
where
we'll
to
take
go.
the vault suit.
All right, you three. Follow me.
I mean, the vault suit is very, very popular in the Fallout
This is our new home.
games, and those who are
Oh, you're
fans
gonna
of the
love
Fallout series
This is one of our
would
most
always
advanced
want to
facilities.
wear a vault
Not
suit
that the others aren't great,
in
mind
their
you.
lifetime, and I would definitely love to wear that Pip-Boy on my arm as well. It's a device that has been used in the Fallout games more frequently in the game. But it would be really cool if that device was in real life as well. But I think Bethesda's the game company that makes the Fallout series has actually made the Pip-Boy from Fallout 76, and it was pretty cool. Absolutely loved
Just
it.
step in here.
I mean,
and put your vault suit on.
I'd never got a Pip-Boy, like
Who's
an
my little
actual
guy?
one, but it looks
I'm
really
not
cool
going
for
far.
like
Just be over there.
like for an acting as a character or something. You can do it for like cosplays and stuff, and you can pretend you're in the wasteland and stuff. It's really cool. But
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before
yeah.
we head deeper in the vault.
so
Relax.
this is going to be another cutscene. So
whole new life.
the next cutscene will come up
Resident secure.
once we're going through time.
Occupant
So
vitals.
yeah.
Normal. Procedure complete.
So I'll let you enjoy this, the next cutscene to this. So I'm not going to interrupt.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis. Suspend.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come. No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence. Reinitialize. Cryogenic array. Vault residents must vacate immediately.
So we started the mission out of time. So yeah, out of time is where we have to escape this vault. Now, before we get onto when we go through this,
Come on,
as
come
I'm
on.
talking through
Oh
this,
God!
basically every vault in the Fallout games are neither safe haven, which is basically you're in a control vault which everyone lives in, or you would be in a vault where they would put social experiments on you. Like there's even a vault where everyone turns into ghouls, which I will eventually show what ghouls are in the Fallout games, because I mean, when you see them, you wouldn't like the look of them. It's really disturbing. They're not disturbing, but they're just. But it would be. It wouldn't look nice. It wouldn't look healthy if it was in the real world. So yeah. So since we picked up the security baton, now when I first started playing this 4 years ago, I didn't see the security baton here. So that's a good thing I found it here now. So we'll hold on to that eventually. Let's take some loot here because we really need to use these eventually. Yeah, we're gonna just try and find every single thing that we can find here that we don't leave behind. So found the stim pack. Stim packs are healing items in the game, which gives you a much healing boost to your health, and it increases your health by going in the beginning it will give you 30, but eventually later on in the game it will give you more and more health if you have the perk
giant roaches,
medicine.
What the hell?
The first creature that we just encountered is a rad roach. I know, it's strange. I mean, this is the first ever thing we ever see in the game, and I don't like these things. I mean, I wouldn't take the meat from it either. I mean, it's kind of gross, but I don't want to eat that. So we're going to just take we're just going to take all this loot here, because I mean, no one's in the vault anymore, and everyone's the only two survivors in the vault who were in the vault was just you and your son. So but your son goes missing, so you don't know how long he's been gone for. So we're gonna try and find where he's gone and all like that. So we're gonna just check and see if there's any more stuff here. Okay, no loot here. If you ever always pick up loot, like junk loot, not all the time. Don't pick every single thing and then put it in place, and then don't carry it later. Security baton 2, yeah, there is another one that I'm used to. I'm always used to that one, but I always go for the other one over here, and I'll just let that one die. I know, it just, I could get XP for doing it, but I just didn't want it. I didn't want XP, so I would just let it die. And we just received radiation. Doesn't really matter, does it? We'll just knock these two down, so cool. I don't think drinking that water wouldn't be a good idea. So there's a weapon here. There's I think there's glasses here. Yeah, we'll put those. We'll get those. Because clothing does give you a certain ability for each one. This is, oh, I know this weapon here.
Coming back later for you.
The cryo later weapon is, I think it's a legendary weapon which shoots. When you shoot a cryo cells at enemies, it will eventually freeze them. So that's a cool weapon. We'll get that later in the game. So we'll get the 10mm rounds, and yeah, we're not gonna waste any. We're not gonna put too much wasting on ammo. So we'll need to unlock the terminal by computer. It requires a terminal, so we can't open this. So we'll open the door. Okay, it was walking sideways, but that was very awkward. Okay, there's one there. Hold on. Let's save the ammo, because we don't want to waste ammo, you know. Let's go over here. Kill this thing here. Cool. And kill this one. Okay, got more radiation. So, more ammo here. So we'll pick that up. Pick this up. Let's pick up that vault suit, because we need to pick up this vault suit for some reason. I don't like wearing old vault suits, and it just makes it awful. I just prefer clean, nice ones. So we just found the Pip-Boy. Most Pip-Boy designs have been changed over the previous Fallout games throughout the years, but this one, however, is one of my favorite Pip-Boys in the game. The Fallout 76 one is the Pip-Boy 2000, but I didn't like the Pip-Boy 2000. I like the 3000 more. So this one's the 3000, and it's more better. We're gonna change. We're gonna put that on. I was gonna put glasses on, but the glasses has perception on it. But if we really don't want to put them on, we can take them off if we want to, but I'll take that off as well. So I'm gonna put the glasses on just for my character, just for now. So yeah, so we're gonna leave this vault, I guess. So we're leaving now.
Cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Because nobody wants to go into Vault 111, right? I mean, Vault-Tec is a very corrupt company in the Fallout world, where they make people live in shelters, in vault shelters, and most of them are social experiments and everything. And some of them are just, and a few are safe havens, but most of them are just experiments. And yeah, I wouldn't like to be living in the Fallout world. It's just so awful. It's just not the world I would be living in. So yeah, because by the time it gets to 2077, the world is plunged with nuclear fire, and it just turns the human civilization into a nuclear holocaust. So that's what it will turn out to be. So that's what the Fallout world is given. So that's what it is, really. But anyway, we'll go in here. We're not changing my appearance or my special attributes, so we'll keep going further.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault-Tec.
Yep, Vault-Tec, more likely corrupt. Don't like that company. I hate it. There are some nice vaults though, like which I'm not gonna spoil, so we'll leave the other vaults for that. So we just got the trophy for me, which is War Never Changes. Radaway we got here, Stimpack, purified water. That purified water could be useful for drinking, to keep our food going and all like that. Let's check our difficulty level before we need to check our level for difficulty. So our difficulty is at normal, so I would try and do survival, but if I do survival there won't be no fast traveling and saving only when I sleep. So all difficulty levels do have effect on damage chance and to encounter legendary enemies, but survival adds additional challenges such as no fast travel and saving only and all like that. So we already know. So we're gonna just do normal difficulty for now, but we'll do survival eventually in future videos and stuff. So that will be good. Deathclaw hide, yeah, that could be useful. And Molotov, we can use that. Rad-X is a chem, so I'm not going to use Rad-X for that one. Radaway, yes, of course, I would use this. Cram, desk fan. Bottle cap, that's a currency in the game, cool. Let's pick up this stuff so we can go. Let's go this way. So we're just gonna return home. Which you can see the indicator on the map that tells where we're going. And it leads to we discovered Sanctuary, which is a home place in Fallout 4, I guess. So, yeah. So here's Codsworth.
Codsworth. As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth? You're still here. So other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state. Where is the missus, by the way?
We could say a better place, but I think we would just put this one here.
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
He's gone. God damn it. Someone took him. Someone stole my son.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, sir.
Well, if it was 200 years in the vault, that would be 2277, which was during the events of Fallout 3, and Fallout 4 takes place in 2287, so that is 10 years after the events of Fallout 3. And 6 years after the events of Fallout New Vegas. So yeah, I know the Fallout events of each year that starts in the Fallout timeline. So if you've played the Fallout timelines, you will know. Like, for example, Fallout 76 is 2102, Fallout 1 is 2161, Fallout 2 takes place in 2241, Fallout 3 takes place in 2277, Fallout New Vegas takes place in Fallout in 2281, and
stay with me, pal. Focus.
Fallout 4 takes place in 2287. But I think the new Fallout games will take place even more into the future, or maybe take place in the, or maybe might go back in the past, but I don't know how long it will be in.
I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise, but then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome.
We will be listening to these holotapes as well, so we can understand a bit more history about the holotapes, so that will be good. So anyways, we'll just check.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve.
So I'm just gonna let him just do all the. Now there is a certain parts of enemies in this area as well, so he's gonna go and attack them, while I just go back home and just check some loot, if there's any loot. There's the special book. We didn't see that in the beginning of the game. We forgot to. So what we're gonna do, we're going to increase our luck, which is good. A wooden block, another wooden block, and that, we'll take that. We're taking all the loot that we can probably have in this game. T-shirt and slacks would be a good design for clothes, but let's have a look at it first, because we need to check what it's used for. So it has 2 charisma added to it, and its weight is 3, so we will give loot to people that will use it eventually. And like the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies book, so we'll take that book and it will give us a perk. We're just taking all this loot that we'll need to use in the game. We will we have a workbench in this area as well, which will be used to be helpful in this. So yeah, that will be really good to start off with. So let's search the workshop here. Let's transfer all the junk in there. Just put that all in there. Just making sure the radio's not on. If we hear music from the... Yep. Just as I was expecting, radio music starts to play. So we're going to... well, we've got music on, so what we could do... We can turn the music off, but it won't be a nice thing to do, so we're gonna just keep the music. We're just gonna put a tiny bit of music on. Well, actually I want to hear the entire music, but I don't want to put radio music on. That's the only thing I don't want. Audio, hold on. There we go. That's better. So no radio on whatsoever. We don't want any copyright strikes for whatsoever. Okay, so we got a hat here. We can use that. Dinner tray. Yep, of course. That would be nice. Just to let everyone know, if you're new and stuff, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new for future content. So yeah, just letting everyone know and all that will be appreciated. So yeah. So we're going to put this on. I like the hat anyway. I mean, you gotta put a hat on to keep yourself nice and comfortable with for your head, you know, like keep warm and stuff. There's some Nuka-Cola here. There's oh yeah, we did walk past a Nuka-Cola in the near the vault, but we don't care. We'll pick that up later, but not now. Now I do remember that there is a bottle cap stash somewhere in this location. There are about, I'd say there's about 2 bottle cap stashes. Like there's one here, and there's another one in the other house down this direction, which is over there. Could be useful whatsoever. We eventually we won't be using DLCs and other things. Life Strange, thank you for subscribing. That was very, very appreciated for of you subscribe to my channel. That's very nice of you. Yeah. So we'll go over to here. Let's go over. Okay. We're not putting the radio on because it's, you know, radio does cause a lot of issues for most people. I mean, you don't want copyright strikes on your videos, right? Hashtag no copyright strikes, and that's what I would put if there was. But I wouldn't put that hashtag in right now. I'm not really into it. So let's go for this one. Hold on. There we go. Got him. Now we walk up to this one here. There you go. He's dead. Take the oil can. Stimpack and Radaway. We can unlock this, but we're not going to unlock it now. So yeah, Nuka Cherry, that could be useful. We're not going to be eating any of the drinks or food right now because they do cause radiation, and we don't want to be causing radiation into the game. So we're gonna disarm this and disarm that, and we'll unlock that safe eventually. But we're not unlocking safes right now. We'll unlock safes when we have a good amount of stuff. Let's pick this up. Now, I've always had an issue with this. I've always tried to. There is a certain item which you can't pick up on the floor, and it's really, really annoying. But it doesn't matter now. I've always had that glitch problem in the game, but it doesn't really bother me. But we're gonna go over to here, where we find another one. See? And another one right here. Hello. Stimpack. No radio. We always remember that if we see a radio, we have to. We cannot put radio stations on, but there will be a what's it called, iBox that will play radio in the background. For example, like there is a certain location that will continue playing music, and we don't want copyright strikes from in future videos. So yeah, I know I keep saying copyright strikes, but it's just important for me that I don't want to be taken down for certain purposes, so that's a good thing. We don't have anything to cook with, so that's okay. Let's pick up these. We can use those. Fuse, yeah, cool. I will turn this place into a more building structure in the game, because I know how to build things in the game, but I'm not building anything right now, so that will do. just put all the loot in there so we can not waste time. Oh, I forgot, we meant to go back to Cosworth and see what he's up to. Let's go and speak to him. Alright.
Hey, Codsworth.
Sir, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Okay, so let's go over here. So we could just see what we can do. Hold on, just before I continue on. Alright. Let's continue on. So yeah, we have just been 1 hour into the stream and stuff, so that's good, I guess. So we found our first raider on the floor. Okay. We're not going to take his outfit or whatsoever. We're not going to take any of his ammo at all because it's not worth it, and we're not going to take that. But we can take this item here, which is useful. Weapons. Yeah, we're gonna use that. We're gonna change the hold on, let's change let's change that to a tire iron, and let's take stim packs off the healing items, because we don't want to use stim packs, and if we use stim packs as a healing item we will waste a lot of them. So yeah, we're starting off with 10 at the moment, so 10 is not bad to start off with. Anyways, eventually we found the dog here.
Hey boy, what are you doing out here all by yourself? You lose your owner, buddy? Okay then, let's stick together.
Alright, so this dog will follow us and help us through, which is a nice thing. I'm gonna go and find that stim pack. Get the purified water. Purified water does put increased weight on the characters, on your character, so make sure you don't carry too much. Let's pick all this up. Mole rats will eventually appear somehow. I know they will appear in a bit. Buff out is a chem. I'm not gonna use it. I might give it to someone else so they can use it. Folder. I think I had a mole rat. Yep. There he is. Kill it. Okay, kill that one. One more here. And I know there's one. Alright, one of them's already. Okay, so he's found something. What did he find? Oh, he found a stim pack. Okay. Cool. Stim packs are really useful, and they're really unique. Mole rats. We're not using mole rats for food, but we can use their hide for other things. Hide is used for armor and stuff like that, but we're not going to make hides with armor. We're going to use ballistic fiber. Ballistic fiber is basically a sort of thing that uses on armor, and it will be useful in the game, so that'll be good. We're gonna just go and find that other mole rat. Where was it? Oh, there's one here. Okay, I've already searched everywhere. We can use this workshop here, but we're not gonna use it. Can use this as well, but we're not gonna use it. So let's pick up all these. Pick those up. I can take that. Now we're going to avoid another creature. We've discovered two, so in the game, so discovered two creatures. Now these creatures that you see here, which you can see on my map right now, like not far away, is a blood bug. Yeah, I hate these things. I don't know why I hate them, but I'll tell you reasons why I hate them. It's because, first off, when I first played the Fallout game, actually when I first played this Fallout game, I didn't really know what they were, but as I got really into the game and all like that, there is a point where I really hate them for a reason. When they're in front of you and on the side of your screen, it's fine because I can see them on my screen. But if you see them, like if you can't see them and they're right behind your back, I just hate the part where they give you spine chills, where they attack your character from behind, and it gives me spine chills. But I just hate that. So that's why I don't like that. So there's the Nuclear Quantum. So yeah, that's really unique. There is a bottle cap stash here somewhere, but I think it's in the other house. We can pick up this baseball bat, so we can use this instead of that tire iron. But which one does more damage? 16, 22. Okay, so this one doesn't really do that much damage. So we'll put the baseball bat as more damage. So throw the tire iron away. We don't need it. And yes, you will see loot on the floor, so that will be something. That safe will be unlocked soon. More chems like buff out. I won't be using it. Buff out's not a certain drug that I would not use in the Fallout games. So welcome to Concord, I guess. So this is a very interesting one with the Concord and all like that. So that's really good. Take this bottle caps. Yep, cool. How's my day been? My day has been very good. Just been quite busy with other things and stuff, so yeah. But this, however, is going to turn out pretty good. And what the hell happened here? Oh yeah, I'm not even going there. I mean, they could just sit out there. Hold on, where's it going? Oh, it's flying off now. It was gonna go It's probably gone now. It will come back eventually. I didn't expect it was attacking. I'm gonna heal him. There you go. There you go, buddy. I'm gonna try and find it. There he is. It's gonna come towards me now. Watch. There you go. Take him out. Don't like these things. I mean, they're just gross. I mean, they're like big mosquitoes, but worse. We're not taking the Brahmin meat. I wish Fallout games did have more different recipes. Like, I think for future Fallout games, I wish they made sandwiches. Like, you can eat, I don't know, like a steak sandwich or something. That would be really nice. But even though in the Fallout games there are no bread, there's no bread in the game, which is sad. But I wish you can make sandwiches if there was. But that would be cool. Let's take this first aid, and I think there was a first aid back in that house. We're gonna go back to that house as well because we need to check if there's stim packs or whatever is in there, or maybe we may have taken them already out of the house. I didn't expect that soon. I mean, oh yeah, we took them out. We'll take that Instamash. Gotta take some food, right? For this one. Food is nice for Fallout games. Let's go over here. So, life is strange. How's your day been? That's good. Okay, so we hear a raider. Where is he? Oh, hello. Hi, raider. How you doing? Just hit him here. And there we go. We'll take his leather right arm, but we're not gonna wear it. We're gonna just give it to one of our. We're not gonna wear it. Well, we could wear it now, just in case. In the meantime, we will wear armor for certain purposes for each character, but
another shoulder.
hit that left arm. He's got a shotgun, so that will be something we could use. So we're just going through this. Okay. What can we hear? Oh, there it is. There's a raider here.
Come on!
I got him.
The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
I'll help him there. The laser musket. Now we can use it or we cannot use it, but I'm gonna pick it up anyway. but I'm not going to use it, so we're not taking any stuff from here. We can take that gas mask though. There you go, take the gas mask. The gas mask can be useful as a defense item to protect ourselves from the wasteland, from radiation and stuff like that. Let's go over here where we'll see a corpse here. Found some bottle caps. Take some food. We'll take the hat. Take these and that. Yep. We're not taking any uniforms from people in the area, so we're just gonna use certain things about how we use uniforms here, and yeah. Let's go up here and see what's in here. So we found a pipe rifle here. We can pick this up. And we can't unlock this safe yet. Let's go up the stairway and see what's upstairs. Nothing. Okay. Oh, go down this way. Let's pick this up as well. We'll pick up this type of clothing as well, so we don't need to wear more different types of clothes. We can wear this hat and this on. It will give us the boost of damage resistance, so that will be good for our character. We'll put the shotgun there, but we're not going to use it. We can use the other weapon, but let's level up our character for a minute. Let's level up this one and level up this. So toughness will be useful as well. So where's that radar? Okay, mostly raiders do appear on my screen here, but this time there isn't. I'm not taking the buff out. We took the buff out, sorry. We'll use it. There we go. I don't know what happened there, but he spawned in out of nowhere. Left arm, take the shotgun rounds. Put the left arm on, so that's good. Medics will be useful.
Playing games with me, yeah?
I'm gonna make this thing easier. I don't know why there's so much pieces of armor in the start of the game, but we don't mind. Anyway. Okay, so we know how to use bats. I'm gonna just throw this down. There you go. Cool. Alright, so we got...
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable.
Preston Garvey.
Commonwealth Minute.
Okay, before we move on to the next part of the game, Preston Garvey is
Glad to help.
one of the
True,
Fallout characters in the
some more
game
goodwill.
that's going to get much more
We're in a
annoying
bit of a mess here.
at the end of the game and throughout the game, because he says, what's that meme? He goes and says, there's another settlement going in, and in the next minute when you finish that mission of that settlement,
Please,
he
go
goes on. He says,
A month ago, there were
there's
20
another
of us.
settlement in trouble.
Yesterday, there
We
were 8.
already know this Fallout meme for
Now we're
quite a
5.
while.
First it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares.
And this is why you don't
Anyway,
join
We figured Concord would be a safe
groups
place to
with
settle.
Preston Garvey,
Raiders
but
proved us
even
wrong.
though
But
we gotta help people,
well,
you
we
know.
do have one idea.
But I just don't want to do the same missions over and over and over and over again. It's just, I mean, I do have a save file on my other account, but it just makes it so annoying
One good
that you
idea
have to
can make all
go
the difference.
through
Sturgis.
it
Tell me.
over and over again. But
There's
we'll
a crashed
find an
vertibird
ending.
up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like
But we
one of
will
its
try and do one of
passengers
these
left
endings.
behind a
We probably might
seriously
do.
sweet goodie.
There are 4
We're
endings in
talking
this
a
game,
full suit of cherry T45
which I already know.
power armor.
But I know every single
Military
ending because I have tried every single one of them. But that was on my other account. But for this one, we're gonna just play properly with the first ending, and then we'll go through each ending through the second one, the third one, and so on. So yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff.
There is a
I tinker.
glitch in the game which you can
Bypassing
actually
security
see
ain't
Preston
exactly my
Garvey's
forte.
dialogue
give it a
on
shot.
screen because it's kind of glitched up.
Can't be too hard. I'll see what I can do.
I don't know why
Well,
that
alright.
bug is still there,
Maybe our
but
luck's
it will
finally
have
turning
to be
around.
fixed
Once
somehow.
you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
So we're gonna take this Roboco Fun book, so we can do that. We'll take this as well. There is a, which you can see over there, is a bobblehead.
Make it quick. They mask for another attack, we won't be able to hold it.
Now look who Dog Meat brought to us.
He's a good dog. Smart, too.
Oh, indeed. Dog Meat's good.
Please, tell me what you know.
Just listen.
Uh-huh. That's incredible.
I can see.
Sorry
a bit
if
of
I'm
what
skipping dialogue,
was
but I've
and
heard
what
this
will
over and
be.
over multiple times. But
Mhm.
we'll just skip
Whatever
this
it is,
dialogue because we don't want to
I'll
skip
stop.
too much. We don't want to skip too much dialogue, but
No.
I'm sorry if I'm skipping dialogue.
This is ridiculous!
Yes.
Somebody do something!
Because I don't talk to every single character, I might skip dialogue for each character, but if it's cutscenes, nah, we don't skip cutscenes. We'll just skip dialogues if we can. Because we don't want to waste too much time talking to everyone, you know? Let's take that. Now I can remember that there's a bottle caps part over here. There it is. I'll pick that up. Now we're gonna walk this way. Now we're gonna go all the way back up because we are going to try and we're gonna not use bobby pins to unlock doors. We're gonna try and make things easier by unlocking it with a terminal. So
like it or not, we're all.
So I'm gonna move Sturgis away from that. Hacking the terminal is not easy, so it's not those. No. So let's debug these codes, password codes. So what we'll do is once this what's it called? Once it gets to 2 hours in the stream, we'll end this stream because we're just starting the first episode here and we don't want to continue on further on in the episode of episode 1. We have to make a lot. We're just going to make a series of this of this game. So yeah, that will be really interesting to do, and yeah, that will be useful. So let's see here. We can try and find another code here, but we can't find it. I'm gonna just keep searching for it till we find it. Oh, there it is. There's one there. Alright, so we can't find any of them, so we'll try this again. Now, if I'm right, I could say it's this one.
It.
So, yep, it's giant, and I was going to think of that one. So let's unlock that. Security gate. Alright, so we unlocked it. Cool. We didn't need
Look at you, a bona fide computer genius.
We will learn how. So we will learn how to use hacking into the computers of the terminals in this game. There will be a lot of hacking in the terminals so far. So we unlock the security gate, take the fusion core. So that'll be useful. Let's go up here. Oh, we didn't take any of the items here, so we'll just take those for certain purposes. No. Okay, there's nothing here, so we're gonna go back up again. I know going back up and going up the stairs and everything it takes a lot of time. I know we're gonna be going through this 3 times. I wish I could just skip this, but I decided to not, so we'll just go back up. Let's go this way. So let's go in here. There is a bottle cap stash here as well. When you go out, you will see it. Like right about now. See? Just here. Take that holotape. We will listen to it eventually, but we're not listening to holotapes right now. The T-45 power armor, it's not the unique power armor that I like in the game. There is going to be a power armor that we will eventually use in the game, which is way better than this power armor. So we're just giving some luck here. Now I don't want to waste any minigun ammo, so what we're going to do, we can use the laser musket, or we can use the shotgun, but we're going to use the minigun so we don't waste ammo.
Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close. Not a lot of people can get past my door. Give you that.
We're just going to be very cautious with the ammo. Cool. That card's going to explode anyway. There you go. There it goes. We're going to go up here so we can see where that raider is. There he is. There you go. Took him out. We don't want to be near death or whatsoever. And it's gone. Cool. Got it off. Cool. Let's kill this raider. Don't really care about why he's here. Oh, hold on. There you go. Let's reload. Weapon. Let's put the weapon away so we don't waste any more ammo. We'll take that key just in case. Cool. Oh, I forgot there's another bottle caps area here, which is here. I forgot about that. It's a good thing I picked it up. Raider's gonna be here. How did he not see me? There you go, got him. Cool. We take them out.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Well, since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us. We could use your help getting settled there.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But then...
Please, tell me. I need to know.
You're a man out of time.
Uh-huh. I knew it. Please, tell me where he is.
And even I don't... The great...
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid.
No. Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the site. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can hardly turn out any worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay. Instead of me just walking with them, I could just skip. I could just skip walking towards them, and then they could just, I don't know. I could just build their settlement and stuff like that, and they could just enjoy themselves, relaxing and all like that. So what I'm gonna do is just let's just go over here. Let's go back to the settlement. We're just gonna ignore the map indicator that tells us what's on the map and stuff. Actually, we'll do 1 hour and 45 minutes of this stream, I guess. We won't be doing 2 hours because we don't want to do too long for the first episode. We want to just we'll just make this 1 hour and 45 minutes, so that will be all right. So we're just gonna scrap up some things around here so we can make things nicer and all that. Make things tidy a little bit. Okay, so we're just about to finish right here. So yeah, let's quick save that. Okay. Well, this was a good stream, I guess. And yeah, yeah, and so thank you so much for watching today of my first episode of Fallout 4. If you want to see more of my Fallout 4, don't forget to like and subscribe for future content and so on. And yeah, I will see you in episode 2 of Fallout 4. So thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye everyone.